Previously on Legends, Man.
Whoa, easy there, Rexy. This is way bumpier than it looked in the brochure. Smell you later. Well, that's just prime. I bet his scooter gets better mileage, too.
Okay, it's a brand new day, so it's time for a brand new Spider-Man related video. And this is one I have been waiting for. This has been in my collection for quite a while, and it was hanging on the wall, on display. I never opened it, but it's about time. It's time for the Bombastic Bag-Man. This is one of my favorite Spider-Man comics. Actually, it's Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was I'll correct this later if I'm wrong, but I think it was like 258. It was after Secret Wars. It was 1984, and Spider-Man had the symbiote, whatever you want to say it, costume from Secret Wars, and he realized that weird things were happening. The costume was basically, when he thought he was sleeping, the costume was basically taking his body out for a ride out in the city. So he was constantly tired, didn't know what was going on. He was having weird dreams. He went to the Fantastic Four, had Reed Richards do some tests. Reed Richards determined that the costume was in fact alive, and using a sonic gun or weapon, he was able to get the costume off of Spider-Man and into a jar for examination. And that left Spider-Man at the Baxter building with no costume, just in his underwear. So his buddy, the Human Torch, got him an old Fantastic Four costume. They had no masks, so he gave him a paper bag and popped 2 eye holes in it, and also put a "Kick Me" sign on his back. And of course, on his way home, Spider-Man, Bagman, Peter, had to stop a crime in progress, a robbery, and got on in the newspapers and on the news with this Bagman costume. They didn't realize it was Spider-Man, but it's just just a funny part of that comic, and the costume has reoccurred many times since then in video games and other short stories, and now in an action figure. So, after that long-winded explanation, time to open this guy up. And the card itself, this is their the Marvel Legends retro card series, where they did the design of the card a lot like the old Toy Biz 5-inch figures. It's a nice design. It's got the character artwork there, some faded out comic pages in the back. On the back, it gives you a little bio there. Left without a costume, a desperate Peter Parker dons a spare Fantastic Four uniform and a brown paper bag. And so the Bombastic Bag-Man was born. Another shot of him and more yada, 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 blah, 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 mumbo jumbo. So there we go. Inside the plastic tray, we've got Bagman, got 2 wall crawling hands, and a kick me sign. Now this, even though it's a Spider-Man figure, it should not have SWIP hands, because in this story, he did not have web shooters. He was using the symbiote, which of course later becomes, we find out, becomes Venom, the symbiote made its own webs, so Peter didn't have to use web shooters for a long time. So he was left without web shooters right then. All right, so there's the figure. The bag does not come off the head. I doubt there's a full face in there, but we can see there are eyes back there. And the head all the way around. Oh, it's got nice tilt, especially considering he's got a bag on his head. Looks down, back, the bag stops him a little bit of side to side. Rotation. Let's do the T pose. Very nice T. He can actually go up higher than 90. Down, rotate all around. Shoulder, bicep swivel. Double jointed exposed pin elbows. And let's see, yeah, this was from several years ago, I believe. So it was before they were doing the hidden pins or non-pinned, however you want to say it. The wrist, fist swivels completely around. And does it have a hinge? The wall crawling hands definitely have a hinge. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a hinge. It's just stuck. So it does have pivot. It's just stuck, so I'm not going to force it without heating it. And it's got crunch with a crack, so he can look down and wonder where his shoes are. He can crunch back that far. That's as far as he's going. He's got waist twist. He can go out. Oh, no, can't do 90. Oh, yeah, that was tight. Can't do 90. So you know what that means. No Jean-Claude. No Van Damme. Oh, my gosh. Spidey should be able to Van Damme with the best of them. All right. So he's got the upper thigh break there. So that swivels. He's got double jointed exposed pin knees. Goes way, 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 way back. And put his heel up into his lower back. And the feet do have, again, these are tight. There we go. Oh, wow. They go way back. Once you break them loose, go way forward. And pinned to rock back and forth. So all in all, it's nice. So there's the figure. Like I said, it comes with 2 wall crawling hands. And we got to put the good old kick me sign that the torch put on his back. So there we have it. There he is. There is the back of the Bombastic Bag-Man. And there's the front of the Bombastic Bag-Man. I'm actually very happy with this figure. Never thought we would ever see a figure like this. When years ago when this came out, I thought it was a joke. There's no way they're going to make that, but sure enough, they did, and I'm happy about it. I don't think we'll ever get an updated one, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Okay, so that is basically it for Bagman. But now, let's see what else we have here. Bagman, like I said, it was when after Secret Wars, when Spider-Man had the alien costume, and he went to the Fantastic Four for help, find out what was going on. So that kind of leads into this figure. This is the newer Secret Wars Spider-Man alien costume, the mid-transformation costume. I originally didn't get this. I didn't pre-order it. I wasn't really excited about it just because it looks like a nice figure, but being that it's mid-transformation and it does have battle damage on the one arm, to me there's like not much. It's basically good for, one scene, uh, one type of photograph. He's not going to be constantly in a fight with only a quarter of the costume taken over. So it's a neat idea. So I wasn't going to get it, but then I came across it at a store and took a closer look, and I thought, you know what? I may have another use for this. And the reason why I picked this up, believe it or not, it's just because of the toes. Because this Spider-Man has hinged toes, which really I think every Spider-Man figure should have. Wall crawler should be the most flexible, the most posable figure in the line, in my mind. Now, I know we've got, they made over here, the Maximum Series Spider-Man, which of course has the flexible or the jointed toes, toe ticulation. But most of the other Spider-Man figures they put out are just flat feet. So when you pose them in a pose like this, see, the foot doesn't look natural. But if you did it with this one, it looks better. So my thought was, since in my mind this guy is only good for one type of photograph, one type of setting, pose, being on the shelf, you don't need the extra joint on the toes. But these other guys can use them. So my plan is to either take just the feet off of this one and swap them onto another one, or the whole boot off. But that's not going to be in this video. I will get to that in another one, but we'll just do a quick review of this. So anyway, I kind of skipped past the card. It is the Secret Wars card that they have been doing for the past 2 years, I believe. Was it 2 years? I think so. With the logo reminiscent of the old Mattel figures when Secret Wars first came out in the toy line in 1984. On the back, it's got the cross cell showing all the other figures in this wave. And like I said, when this wave was announced, I did pre-order the other ones. I did not pre-order this one, but I just happened to find it. And after looking at it closer, I picked it up. So, a little bio back here. Spider-Man alien costume. His costume damaged amid the chaos of the Secret Wars. Spider-Man encounters a mysterious glob that replaces his suit with an all-black one. Mysterious glob. Well, the glob came out of a machine. That's right. Okay, so that was the card. There's only one fold in this legal mumbo jumbo paper they include, and it's got the lenticular lens shield appeared like they used to give you in the original Secret Wars, so you can tilt it. Ooze, and he comes with, in the package, a black suit, wall crawling left hand, a red suit, right thwipping hand, and a little glob of goo, which is what the costume started out as. So you can attach that to him. The figure itself, as you can see, on the left side of the body, he's got the costume crawling up here, up his arm. He's got these little tendrils. This is pretty nice. The little tendrils coming off like it's wrapping around him. They did, of course, the costume, they only have it going down to the break of the articulation. It would have been nice to have it down here a little more, but that's fine. It's got, start here, the head can look down that far. Wow, it doesn't really have much range going up. Swivel left and right, all the way around if you want. T-pose. It's okay. It's not that great. He does have butterflies in this one, so his arms can go way back and pretty good forward. He's got pinless, hidden pin, double jointed elbows, typical articulation right at the shoulder there. And like I said, he can crunch forward pretty darn good. That double, he's got the hinge right there, and is that a ball joint or whatever? And whoa, he can bend over backwards. Pretty good. And he almost a Van Damme. You can force him into a Van Damme. Not bad. Okay. And these are the drop down ones, so that you can actually drop these down to go out further like that. So if you push them up, they don't go out as far. So if you drop it down, there we go. And he's got the split, the articulation at the upper thigh, double pinless knees, but he cannot. He's got a bigger calf, so it doesn't go back as far as the other one I just showed you, the Bagman. And he's got the boot cut, and feet go forward with the toe hinge. My selling point on this figure, the only reason I got it. And back and pin. So yeah, it's about what I thought it was going to be. Like I said, it's a nice figure if you have use for it. That's great. That's weird. Why is it? Okay. Didn't have that lined up. So my use is going to be basically parts. Like I said, in another video, after I get around to it, I will do a video showing, once I decide which Spider-Man I want to switch the feet onto. I'm thinking it might be this one. This might be the closest as far as the colors are a little. Let's see. The red looks brighter on the animated Spider-Man, but the calf size looks pretty close. This is a bigger calf one. This one, oops. I think this might be the Spider-Man and his amazing friends figure. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is. And I think that this one, yeah, you can see this has smaller calves. So to do the swap on this one, it would definitely have to be just the feet. This one here, looks like it's the right. He's a little taller, so this one may give some height to the animated one. So that could just be popping them off at the calves, just taking the boots and swapping them. And then he'll be more posable. And he's also got battle damaged arm. So after I swap the feet, he's either going to end up in a bin or on display in some kind of Secret Wars diorama of him first getting the costume. But yeah, I think he's going to go to this guy. He's going to do a foot transplant, and he is a lot smaller than the other two. Let's get Bagman in here. Now he's got some height from the bag, so he looks taller than the others. Let's get this foot moving. There we go. Cracking loose. There we go. Okay, let's bring in Maximum Spidey. He's taller than that one. So he's taller. So Maximum Spidey is taller than, like I said, I think that is from the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends box set. So that's the smallest of the Spideys I have out here. So Maximum's taller, but the Secret Wars alien costume transformation figure is taller than that, and the animated series is with the hair. Yeah, even with the hair, he's a little shorter than this one. This guy's the tallest. So we'll see after if I do the swap from here to here, how much it might. It looks like it's going to add. That might be the difference in height right there, just from the calf down. So stay tuned. We will soon find out. Well, soon is a relative term. We'll eventually find out when I get around to it. But while I have this out, this Maximum Spidey, this is not how he comes out of the package. I'll use this with some other video I shot showing how shiny he was out of the package. And this is after a couple light coats of just a matte clear coat on there. And I think it looks a lot better without the shine on it. It looks more comic booky, more natural. And you can see there's a little bit of shine on this one, because these I haven't done anything with yet. Some shine. You can see there's more shine on this than there is on that. But when I put the other video together with this, you'll see a big difference before and after, from the shiny to the matte clear coat. And that's going to be it for today's video. Today's Spider-Man video leading up to the release of Brand New Day. We will have even more Spider-Man content coming over the next several days. All right, so please like, subscribe, click the alerts so you see when the other ones go up. And I'm going to try and put more shorts out there too, because I have a lot of little bits and pieces of video that I've done in the past year. Okay, that's it. Thank you, and Legends Man out.